Welcome to Luminous Vein, a space where we explore the transformative power of nature's wisdom. Have you ever felt that the energy in your home was out of sync? Maybe you've walked into a room and felt a sudden heaviness. Or perhaps you've experienced times when your home, once a sanctuary, feels overwhelmed by stress and negative energy. The truth is, our homes absorb every emotion, thought, and interaction. They are living spaces, responding to the energy we bring into them. But what if you could change this? What if nature could offer a simple yet powerful solution to clear the air, uplift your environment, and protect the space where you spend so much of your life? Today, we will explore 5 plants that have been used for centuries to create spaces of peace, harmony, and protection. These plants not only beautify your home, but act as powerful guardians, purifying the energy and inviting prosperity, love, and calm into your life. Our homes are not just bricks and walls. They are living, breathing environments that absorb the energy we give them. Stress, arguments, negativity, these things leave their mark on the space around us. If you're seeking to protect your home from negative energy or create a more harmonious environment, the solution may be simpler than you think. Ancient wisdom tells us that certain plants carry the power to transform the energy of a space. For centuries, cultures around the world have turned to these plants for protection, healing, and to invite prosperity into their homes. Let's explore 5 plants that can help you do just that. Starting with rosemary. 1. Rosemary, the guardian of your home's energy. Rosemary, a sacred plant in Mediterranean cultures, has long been revered for its protective qualities. For centuries, it has been used in rituals, not only as a culinary herb, but also as a powerful ally in protecting the home from negative forces. Its ability to repel envy, gossip, and harmful energies makes it an indispensable element in many homes. But what sets rosemary apart isn't just its fragrant leaves or its ability to ward off ill intentions. It's the way it transforms the atmosphere of a space, uplifting it to a higher, more harmonious vibration. In ancient times, rosemary was placed near entrances, doorways, or windows to create an invisible shield that kept malicious forces outside. Its high vibrational frequency worked like an energetic filter, preventing bad energies from infiltrating the home. Many believe that the presence of rosemary would not only protect a home, but also cleanse it, making it a sanctuary of peace and positivity. The mystical properties of rosemary were so deeply ingrained in cultures around the world that it became a symbol of protection, vitality, and love. There was a time when my family found itself caught in a whirlwind of stress. Arguments seemed to permeate every corner of our home. The air was thick with tension, and it felt as though the very walls were heavy with unspoken words. Despite our best efforts, we couldn't seem to shake off the negativity. I knew something had to change. That's when I remembered the age-old tradition of using rosemary to clear heavy energy and protect a home from negative influences. I hung a simple sprig of rosemary by the front door, a humble offering to invite protection into our space. At first, I didn't notice an immediate shift, but as days passed, something remarkable began to happen. The heavy, oppressive energy in our home started to dissolve. The arguments became less frequent, the conversations softer and more understanding. It was as though the rosemary had begun to work its magic, gently removing the toxicity that had lingered in the air. I began to realize that rosemary wasn't just a plant. It was a living entity that had connected with the energy of our home. With each passing day, its presence grew stronger, infusing our space with a sense of calm. The once chaotic and tense atmosphere began to transform into one of peacefulness and balance. Rosemary had truly acted as a guardian, warding off harmful energies and allowing space for peace, love, and understanding to flourish. As I continued to care for the rosemary, I started to notice its effects beyond the home. I felt more centered and grounded. It wasn't just the physical act of placing a sprig at the door. It was the intention behind it. The rosemary, with its aromatic scent and energetic properties, served as a constant reminder that peace is something we must actively nurture. Its presence didn't just protect us. It invited us to be mindful of the energy we bring into our lives and homes. In many ways, Rosemary taught me that true protection comes not from isolation, but from creating an environment that actively repels negativity and welcomes peace. It reminds us that we, too, must act as guardians of our own energy, carefully choosing what we allow into our hearts and spaces. And just like the rosemary, we must stand strong, resilient in the face of negativity, while remaining open to the light. This plant's protective energy is like a steady, unwavering force, a reminder that we have the power to create safe, harmonious spaces in our homes and in our lives. It shows us that, by nurturing these sacred tools of nature, we can protect what is most precious: our peace, our families, and our spiritual well-being. Rosemary is not just a guardian of the home, it is a guardian of the soul. And when we invite it into our lives, we invite a shield of protection that goes beyond physical boundaries. It touches our hearts and spirits, bringing balance and tranquility to every corner of our existence. Aloe vera, the silent energy sensor. Aloe vera is often recognized for its many physical benefits, from soothing burns to its hydrating properties in skincare products. However, few people realize that this unassuming plant also carries a remarkable spiritual power. It acts as an energy sensor, detecting and absorbing the negative vibrations that accumulate in our surroundings. Aloe vera's unique ability to interact with the energy of its environment makes it an essential ally in creating a balanced and harmonious space. In many cultures, aloe vera has been known to be highly sensitive to energetic imbalances. It absorbs the negative energy, and just like a human can feel drained or tired, aloe vera reacts accordingly. If the energy in a room becomes too dense or negative, its leaves will wilt, dry up, or appear unhealthy, signaling the need for cleansing. It's as if the plant itself has become a living barometer, alerting you when the energetic flow of a space is disturbed. This quality is what makes aloe vera much more than just a houseplant. It serves as a gentle, silent reminder of how deeply interconnected we are with the energies around us. For centuries, people have believed in the healing power of aloe vera, but its role as an energy sensor is something that has only become more appreciated in recent years. Aloe vera does not only purify the air and offer physical benefits, it acts as an intuitive partner in helping us become more aware of the unseen energies that influence our spaces. Its reaction to negative energy is subtle, but it speaks volumes about the unseen world we often overlook. A few months ago, I moved into a new home that felt off. It was an odd sensation I couldn't shake. No matter how much I tried to make the place my own, there was a lingering discomfort in the air, a heaviness that clouded every room. I tried various methods to relax, but nothing seemed to make a difference. That's when I remembered aloe vera's unique ability to detect energy. I placed a small aloe vera plant in the living room, hoping its natural healing power would help bring some balance to the space. A week passed, and something strange began to happen. Despite my best efforts to care for the plant, watering it as I always do, its leaves began to wilt. At first, I thought it was simply a sign that I needed to water it more. But something felt different. The plant, despite being well cared for, seemed to be responding to the energy in the room. That's when I realized the energy of the space was out of balance. It wasn't the plant that was unhealthy, it was the energy in the room. I decided to perform a simple ritual to clear the negative energy that had accumulated in my home. I lit some candles, burned sage, and visualized the energy being cleansed, while sending gratitude to the aloe vera for its role in absorbing the negativity. Within a few hours, something incredible happened. The plant began to perk up, its leaves revived, and the space started to feel lighter. It was as though the aloe vera had absorbed all the dense energy, and with its revival, the environment felt balanced once again. What struck me most during this experience was the profound message aloe vera gave me. It wasn't just a plant in my home. It was a living, breathing reminder to pay attention to the energy around me. Aloe vera's response to the environment taught me how often we overlook the subtle shifts in our spaces. We can get caught up in the busyness of life, ignoring the unseen energies that linger around us. Aloe vera, in its quiet way, reminded me to be present, to notice when something feels off, and to take action before the energy becomes too overwhelming. Aloe vera isn't just a plant, it's a natural energy barometer. By having it in your home, you invite an energy sensor that will alert you when something is out of balance. Its ability to absorb negativity makes it a powerful tool for maintaining energetic harmony. And just like it responded to the energetic imbalance in my home, it can help restore the flow of positivity in yours. This experience also reinforced a valuable lesson. The space we live in is an extension of our internal state. Just as we must take time to care for our bodies, minds, and spirits, we must also nurture the energy within our home. The relationship between us and our environment is reciprocal. If we neglect one, the other suffers. Aloe vera, by absorbing the negativity, teaches us that we, too, have the power to absorb and release the negative influences in our lives. We can become aware of the energetic shifts around us and make choices to cleanse and reset whenever we feel drained or out of balance. Aloe vera, in all its simplicity, is a reminder that balance and peace begin with awareness. Awareness of our surroundings and the subtle forces that shape our experiences. Its role as an energy sensor is an invitation to tune in to the energetic landscape around us, to take action when things don't feel right, and to restore harmony not just in our homes, but in our lives. Aloe vera doesn't just heal. It teaches us to be more present and intentional with the energy we allow to flow through our spaces. 3. Cactus, the defender against envy. Cacti have long been admired for their resilience and unique beauty. They thrive in harsh desert environments where many other plants cannot survive. But beyond their striking appearance and ability to endure extreme conditions, cacti possess a spiritual power that many overlook. They are silent warriors, standing guard against harmful energies such as envy, ill will, and negative vibrations. They're sharp needles, while seemingly designed to protect themselves from predators, also serve a deeper purpose. In the energy world, cacti are believed to create an energetic barrier, absorbing and deflecting harmful forces before they can reach the sanctuary of your home. In the natural world, cacti survive by storing water in their thick, fleshy stems. This enables them to thrive in environments where water is scarce. This ability to conserve and protect their inner resources is symbolic of their role in the energetic realm. Just as they conserve water to survive, cacti act as guardians of energy, absorbing negativity and conserving the positive vibrations within your space. Their sharp spines act as a physical and metaphysical defense, preventing harmful influences from entering your home, while allowing positive, nurturing energies to flow freely. Years ago, I had a close friend who, unfortunately, carried an aura of envy wherever they went. No matter how much success or joy I experienced in my life, they always seemed to view it with resentment and jealousy. This negativity, while not always outwardly expressed, began to seep into the energy of my home. I started to notice that every time they visited, the atmosphere felt heavier, and the overall vibe seemed off. Despite my best efforts to maintain a peaceful environment, I could feel the weight of their envy creeping into my personal space. Determined to protect my home from this negative influence, I decided to introduce a cactus near the entrance. I had read about its protective qualities, particularly in absorbing negative energy and deflecting harmful forces. I placed the cactus in a prominent spot by the door, hoping that its presence would act as a buffer, a safeguard against the toxic energy I had been feeling. As time passed, I noticed something remarkable. The atmosphere in my home began to shift. The heaviness that had once filled the air seemed to dissipate, and the energy in the space felt more grounded and secure. The cactus, though unassuming in appearance, had silently fulfilled its role as the protector of my home. It wasn't just about blocking the negativity from my friend. It was about creating a space where only positive, nurturing energies could thrive. This transformation didn't just happen because I placed a cactus in my home. It happened because I intentionally used the cactus as a tool to defend my space from harmful influences. I realized that the cactus, with its sharp, protective needles, had absorbed the toxic energy and created a boundary that kept negativity at bay. It was a physical manifestation of the boundaries we need to establish in our own lives to protect our peace, happiness, and spiritual well-being. Over time, I found that not only did the cactus help with the specific negativity from my friend, but it also made me more aware of the energetic boundaries I needed to set in other areas of my life. It taught me that just as we protect our physical spaces with walls and locks, we must also protect our energy with boundaries that keep envy, ill will, and negativity from intruding. The cactus didn't just block harmful energy, it created a new paradigm of protection and positivity, a space where only the best vibrations could flourish. In the same way, the cactus reminds us to stand firm in our own energy, to be resilient and unwavering when faced with negativity. It's not about fighting back with anger or resentment. It's about creating an energetic fortress that allows only what serves our highest good to enter. The cactus teaches us that strength is not always about confrontation. Sometimes, it's about remaining steadfast, rooted in our own sense of peace, and allowing the negative forces to be deflected naturally. The cactus, in its quiet yet powerful way, is a reminder that we are capable of creating boundaries in our lives that preserve our peace and protect our energy. Just as the cactus endures and thrives in the harshest conditions, we too can stand tall and resilient in the face of negativity, knowing that we have the tools to protect our inner sanctuaries. In many cultures, the cactus is seen as a symbol of protection, strength, and resilience. Its ability to withstand extreme conditions makes it a powerful metaphor for standing strong against negative energies that may try to infiltrate your life. The cactus doesn't need to fight back in an aggressive way. It simply stands firm, creating a natural defense that blocks harmful vibrations from entering your space. Bay laurel, the protector of prosperity. Bay laurel, often regarded as a symbol of victory, success, and divine protection, has been an essential plant throughout history. In ancient Rome, bay laurel was not just a decorative plant, but a powerful symbol of triumph and honor. It was used to crown emperors, generals, and heroes, marking their victory and divine favor. This tradition speaks to the profound belief that bay laurel possesses a unique energy, a vibrational force that attracts prosperity and protects its holder from negative forces. When placed in the home, bay laurel doesn't just serve as a decorative element. It becomes a guardian, absorbing negativity and transforming it into positive, life-affirming energy. Its ability to purify the space goes beyond what is immediately visible. It is believed to attract abundance and wealth, creating a fertile ground for prosperity to grow. The plant's presence is said to enhance clarity and mental focus, helping you make decisions that lead to success. Its leaves, used in rituals and offerings, serve as reminders of the divine protection and support available to those who walk the path of success with integrity. Just as the Romans believed that wearing a crown of bay laurel could guarantee victory, you can use bay laurel in your own home to symbolically crown your space with success, good fortune, and protection. Whether you're looking to improve your financial situation or simply create a more positive, abundant environment, bay laurel offers an invisible yet powerful shield of prosperity. It actively works to remove obstacles, opening doors for new opportunities, while maintaining a serene and peaceful atmosphere. Several years ago, I found myself in the midst of financial struggles. Despite my best efforts, everything seemed to be at a standstill. My business was stagnating, and the energy in my home felt dense, as though the weight of uncertainty had settled into every corner. I knew I had to make a change, not just in my actions, but also in the environment I was living in. After reading about the power of bay laurel to attract prosperity, I decided to bring it into my home. I placed several bay laurel leaves in the corners of my living room, simple, yet meaningful. Each leaf was placed with the intention of attracting abundance, dissolving the heaviness in the air, and inviting fresh, prosperous energy into my life. It felt like a small yet significant gesture, but I remained hopeful and committed to my intention. Within just a few weeks, I began to notice subtle but powerful changes. The stagnation that had plagued my finances seemed to ease. New opportunities started to present themselves, and I found myself making decisions with greater clarity and confidence. The atmosphere in my home felt lighter, more expansive, and welcoming. The negative energy that once seemed to hold everything in place began to dissipate, replaced by a sense of calm and focus. What struck me the most was the way my perspective began to shift. The space I had once felt confined by now felt expansive, open to new possibilities. I realized that the presence of Bay Laurel had done more than just improve the energy of my home. It had changed my mindset. It reminded me that prosperity isn't just about money. It's about fostering a mindset of abundance, clarity, and the willingness to accept the flow of opportunities into your life. Bay Laurel had opened a channel for new energy to enter, both financially and spiritually. The most remarkable thing was how much this transformation extended beyond my finances. As my home felt lighter, I found myself feeling more at peace, more optimistic about the future, and more open to the possibilities that life had to offer. The Bay Laurel plant had done its work not just in attracting prosperity, but in shifting the energy of my entire being. This experience reinforced the idea that our environment has a profound influence on our lives. Bay Laurel, by attracting positive energy and removing obstacles, is more than just a plant. It's a tool for creating a more abundant life, both materially and spiritually. It's a reminder that we can actively shape our environment, inviting the energy of success and prosperity to enter our homes and our lives. 5. Jasmine, the generator of peace and harmony. Jasmine, with its sweet, delicate fragrance, is often considered one of nature's most potent spiritual plants. It is not just a flower that pleases the senses. It has a profound energetic influence that can transform the environment around it. The presence of jasmine in your space does more than just add beauty. It creates an atmosphere of calm and peace. It invites love, tranquility, and harmony into every corner. This plant is known for its ability to reduce anxiety, promote mental clarity, and create an energetic environment where positive emotions can thrive. Jasmine is revered in various cultures for its powerful connection to love and spirituality. In ancient times, its fragrance was used in rituals to invoke peace and strengthen relationships. People believe that jasmine's energy could balance emotional turmoil, purify a space of negative influences, and encourage the flow of positive energy. Its ability to foster peace is not just rooted in its scent, but also in its vibrational frequency. Jasmine carries an energy that invites gentleness, calmness, and the harmony that comes from inner peace. When you introduce jasmine into your home, you are inviting a natural source of serenity and balance. Its energy works subtly yet powerfully, promoting emotional stability and peace of mind. Jasmine is not just a beautiful plant. It is an energetic healer. It transforms the atmosphere and encourages a harmonious flow of energy. Whether you place it in a bedroom, living room, or meditation space, jasmine will gently encourage peace to take root and spread throughout the environment. I vividly remember a particularly stressful chapter in my life. The weight of personal struggles and outside pressures had left me feeling drained, anxious, and disconnected. My home, which once felt like a peaceful sanctuary, had become a place filled with tension. It seemed as though the energy in the house had taken on the heaviness of my emotional state. I knew I needed something to shift this, something to restore the peace that once lived in my space. After hearing about jasmine's healing properties, I decided to introduce this plant into my home, hoping it could help restore balance. I placed a beautiful jasmine plant near the window, where its fragrance could fill the room. I treated it not just as a plant, but as a symbol of my intention to invite peace and harmony back into my life. I wanted to make space for love, serenity, and tranquility, and I hoped that jasmine could be the catalyst for this transformation. Almost immediately, I began to notice a shift. The sweet, soothing fragrance of jasmine filled the air, and with it, a sense of calm seemed to settle over the entire room. The tension that had once been thick in the atmosphere began to dissolve. It was as if the plant had created an invisible shield, blocking out the anxiety and allowing only calm, loving energy to enter. I could feel the air becoming lighter, and the heavy burden that had weighed on me seemed to lift. Jasmine's energy was not just about the physical space. It was about the emotional and spiritual atmosphere as well. The fragrance became a reminder that peace is not something we find only outside of ourselves, but something we must invite into our lives, into our homes, and into our hearts. Over time, my home became a place where love and tranquility could thrive. It was as if Jasmine had opened a gateway for peace to flow, not just in my space, but in my relationships and in my own heart. What I learned from this experience was that peace is a powerful force. It's not something that can be forced or manufactured. It must be invited, nurtured, and allowed to grow naturally. Jasmine showed me that when we intentionally bring peace into our lives, we create space for it to manifest in every form, in our homes, in our relationships, and within ourselves. Jasmine became a symbol of hope and a reminder that when we actively create harmony, it will follow us in all aspects of life. This experience also reinforced the idea that plants are not just physical entities. They carry an energetic influence that can impact the environment around them. Jasmine, with its gentle but powerful energy, taught me that by cultivating peace in our surroundings, we cultivate it within ourselves. It's a reminder that we have the power to create spaces of harmony, love, and serenity, simply by choosing the right energies to invite into our lives. Jasmine, in all its beauty, was my guide to restoring peace, and it can be yours too. Now that you've discovered the hidden power these plants offer, it's time to take action. Imagine walking into your home and feeling a shift in the air, a lightness, a peace, a sense of calm. The presence of plants like Rosemary, Aloe Vera, Cactus, bay laurel, and jasmine can help bring this transformation into your life. Each plant is a tool, not just for decoration, but for raising the energy of your space, protecting your environment from negative forces, and inviting in the abundance, peace, and love you deserve. So, what are you waiting for? Start today by inviting one of these plants into your home and feel the difference it can make. Your space is a reflection of your inner energy, and by nurturing it, you invite balance and tranquility to flow freely in your life. Thank you for watching. And remember, your home is your sanctuary. Protect it with love, care, and the wisdom of nature.